I am Damien Davis. I am the city engineer for the city of Morgantown. I handle most things within the public right-of-way, going from construction projects to building permits for private and commercial projects. We deal with citizens' concerns and complaints dealing with roadways, sidewalks, construction, and we do planning for city projects. They are Morgantown's road. Morgantown's an old city, established in the 1700s. A lot of these roads were laid out back then, and so the right-of-ways are narrower than you see in newer cities. So it was laid out not with these present-day traffic anticipated. The roadways in Morgantown, though, are we have there was a report here last year, the year or two ago, it said that the roads here are the worst in the state. The good thing about that report, though, it did say that although that they're the worst, they were the safest roads in Morgantown in the state. So with that being said, we've instituted a $3 fee. Anybody who works in the city of Morgantown pays a $3 fee a week, comes out of their paycheck. That money, 40% of that money that the city gets from that goes back to the roadways. A portion of it goes to police officers, and a portion goes to public works, which public works is then in turn use that to purchase vehicles and equipment that they're using to help repair the roadways. So with that $3 fee money that we've used for paving the roadways, in the last 2 years we've paved 20 miles of roadways in the city. And so the city has around 106 miles of roadway. And so we've paved 1/5 of the roadways in Morgantown in the last 2 years, and that was right before the report that said we had the worst roads in the state came out. So since then, we've paved 20 miles of our roadways. That being said, they are city roads. A lot of the issues we have in the Morgantown are on roadways that the city itself doesn't have control over. They're state-maintained roads, the U.S. routes, the state routes, the county routes. Our roads in Morgantown are, they weren't built originally for the amount of traffic we have today, for the city to be as big as it is, to have the influx of students, with the 30,000 people in this town, then, come, August, there's 30 more thousand people in this town, so it's quite an influx for the roads to handle. But there are a lot of projects in the works that will help. Well, I think that report talked about accident rates, and so in Morgantown area we had a lower accident rate than other parts in the state. And it can go back to that. Maybe they are worse. Maybe people are driving slower because they can't drive faster on a road because it's got a bunch of potholes in it, and so maybe that's why they're safer. Maybe it's safer because the traffic is going slower through our town because of the W students. Certain times of the day, traffic moves pretty slow because you have the influx of people going to and from class that pretty much stops traffic that you wouldn't have in other cities where, so I don't know why they're the safest, but what their report said is that, we have less accidents here than other places. So, and it could be a bunch of different things.